What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of our last and latest war against ReSbAk, a level 10 clan, and I think we went against a level 10 clan a long time ago, but it's either been once or never. I don't remember. So very rarely do we go against level 10 clans. There we go. We got one from the Philippines. We were able to pull it out without a perfect war, but in our defense, we were completely mismatched here. There were tons. I think there were like 8 more Town Hall 9s than ours. Fortunately, no Town Hall 10s. I'd like to say rushed Town Hall 9s, but I mean, they did it very smart as far as logic goes, because they got very high level troops. They got level 9. They were like 8.5s with high level units or other troops. Their only problem with them is they had very low heroes on almost all their bases, which was a big deterrent against attacking against us, because with our anti-3 bases and our really higher level and differently designed bases, it's tough to take them with very low royals. They did use a couple of decent style attacks like GoHo and GoVaLo. A couple of the other ones, they actually 3-starred our Town Hall 9s with GoWipe. So they brought it. It was a lot of fun, and give props to them. We had a good time, and I like the challenge of being completely mismatched, but still having a chance, not mismatched to the point where we were matched up against 2 max Town Hall 10s and needed to take care of them with our Town Hall 9s. Just mismatched, and where it really gave our Town Hall 8s a very tough time, and they struggled immensely, which they never do. Again, because they were having to hit the 8.5s, things with extra air defenses, with queens, and bases like that. So we had to dip down lower into the Town Hall 8.5s to take care of a lot of them. So anyway, I've done a couple of videos from this war, a cleanup video with some attacks, so those won't be shown in here, and a common internet base, kind of like I think it's called Jack Sparrow, or Jack Sparrow created it. So I used a lot of attacks to create that video. So check out both of those. So we're going to go through the rest of the Town Hall 9s now and show kind of what they did and the attacks that I didn't already feature. So just to show what they did to us, because they used almost all their attacks, and they had a lot of problems 3-starring our top guys, and I don't think they even had, there's a 96, but besides that, not too high of percentage. 51, 90 is not bad, 83, so 64. So they struggled getting decent attacks against our top guys. They 3-starred a couple of them, dropped a couple more, and then I think they cleared the rest. And for our side, we'll go ahead and jump into it. You're going to see this base on my common internet bases called, I guess, the Jack Sparrow, or built by Jack Sparrow. And Yo actually attacked this. It was one of the first hits in the war, so he didn't see the other ways that we hit this, and I guess didn't check out the YouTube videos on how to beat this video. And my video wasn't out yet because we just did it. So he wasn't able to get the 3-star on this base, but he gets the 3-star on the exact same base on number 8. That was just a little less walls, but the same defense and everything else. So go ahead and check that video out to see the 3-star attacks on this particular base. Let's go ahead and go down to number 2. Watch Rampo get 3 stars on here and a 6-star war. He's back. Some really nice attacks. A lot of these bases, I don't know the names of them, so feel free to let me know what they're called. This is like a Dragonflower, or kind of an anti-3 base, but not quite. So he's bringing the this shattered GoVaLo, and he's got his golems getting in there, drops a wall breaker to get into that first compartment, brings a jump with him, throws his royals in there. The wizards are funneling on the side. Throws his Valkyries in there as well. Now he wants to heal up the core here, or those Valkyries as they jump in here, because they are going to get blasted by that dragon. And if you're not healing, I had to learn the hard way, if you're not healing those Valkyries, they will melt to that dragon so fast. So poisons, wizards, and Queen will take care of that dragon, and they're making their way through the rest of the base. Sorry about that. They're making their way through the rest of the base, and it's time to go ahead and send these hogs in. He's got another heal after he used that heal in the core for those Valkyries and everything else in there. Queen is still up, does not have her ability. King is up with his ability, and he's almost full health. And he's got another hog left in the bag here. He could have swagged that hog, but just decides to deploy it in there just to join the rest of the family. And they're making their way through the rest of the base. That Golemite is tanking for these hogs, so they are skating through. And yeah, he could have. He didn't even have to use that last poison, but that's fine. We want the 3 stars, and this was towards the middle of the war, so or towards the end of the war actually. It's time to clean up. Both royals are still up. King, it looks like he's used his ability, swags the poison up top. The wizards up top doing their thing, and he gets the 3-star. All right, great job, man. Very, very nice. And let's jump down one more to see him get his 6-star war. 6-star clan war. Okay, same composition, because you know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it. He's got another shattered entry. This time I think he's using the hogs to go ahead and grab that clan castle. And he just needs to get that dragon out there. And we'll fast forward this as I think he poisoned. He doesn't get the initial couple archers, but it's not a big deal. They're going to be able to get taken care of with the kill squad. So he'll send his shattered entry up top here. Max Golem in the clan castle, his own golem that he brings along for the ride, and wizards and minions to create that funnel. He does have a jump and 3 heals, because really this base is not the best for quad quake. It's tough to get in there, and that quad quake's not going to open up too much more of the base. And this jump is going to allow him. This base right here is a common internet base. I think it's PCB. So that's I think the name of it. And we've beat this before. Everybody's beat this before. But he'll jump in there, and they'll take out that enemy queen. King and queen are completely up full. King has used his ability. Queen is not. And the kill squad's making its way through. So it's time to go ahead and start sending in these hogs. The internet has this base. I have this base now on this video, so you can see where the bombs are. They move them around. They move the Teslas and the bombs. They interchange them. But we did have one scout on this base, and that's really the only thing we need to see is where the giant bombs are and what's in the clan castle. After we know those 2 things, then Rambo can come in here and crush it like he's doing. So he trips that one giant bomb, but the hogs are standing in heals, trip the other giant bomb. And again, does not really need to use that heal, but you know, why not? So he gets healed back up to full, has a million hogs, has a lonely giant on the bottom, taking out that 1 gold mine, and then playing catch up with the rest of the hogs. So this is over, and we're ready to move on to the next base. But 6-star war for Rampo, very nice. Good to have you back in the swing of things and knocking those 6-star clan wars. All right. All right, let's do JLC with a GoE, the Avalanche, I guess is what it's called, attack on this base, which is, it is completely, it's not a rush Town Hall 10, it's just a new Town Hall 10. It's not rushed at all. It's got, I think, max defenses for Town Hall 9. So I wouldn't consider that rushed. I think they just turned it, and they just haven't dropped any of the Town Hall 10 defenses yet. So we're going to do the Avalanche attack, or the 4 golems, 4 jumps, no, 5 golems, 4 jumps, right? And tons of wizards. So he'll use some of these hogs just to go ahead and help with the funneling, and to also reroute the golem, and to trip the clan castle, because you got to take care of that clan castle. So it is a dragon and a couple tier 1s. He has 2 poisons to do that, so why not drop the poison now and let these poor golems tank while the dragon and other things beat up on them. So that other poison was completely misdropped, way off. But the first one is pretty good. Queen will take care of that dragon, and then the clan castle is dealt with. Drops that first jump in there and throws some golems down there. Needs to wall break the other golem on the bottom. And wizards are doing the funneling and taking care of that trash. It's kind of like a sweeper type of thing. And if you notice, he's got no heals, no rages, nothing else but just jumps. So these wizards have got to do the work behind these golems tanking. So that queen is still firing up top, taking care of some of these defenses. Is that a Max Tesla up top? Looks like a Max Tesla, yeah. So he does have a Town Hall 10 Tesla, at least one of them done. So we are going, yeah, we've got all Max Teslas. So all of these, this is not a joke of a base. I mean, they've got some Town Hall 10 defenses. So he's got the all the golems in there. He has one more jump, and they just have to make it through the rest of this base and jump into that queen's compartment. Queen is getting really low on health, does not need to use the ability there, but decides to use it. And Golem will try to start pounding through the wall to get to that Tesla, but he'll make it easy and drop that last jump. I think 3 of them plus Golemites will jump in there and go ahead and start tanking that queen. And the friendly queen will go ahead and punch through the wall and then take the enemy queen out along with the wizards. So it's just about time to start cleaning up the rest of these defenses while all the golems go ahead and tank for them, all the point defenses. There is no more splash damage around. That mortar was just taken out. So the wizards from the bottom are cleaning up the bottom ones. The wizards from the top are cleaning up the top. And the queen will go ahead and get the defenses. So this base is completely done. And we see the 3 stars. Anytime you see that dead space base, go ahead and punish it with the avalanche or the GoWe. All right, let's go ahead and jump down to number 10, and we'll check out Minimitino as he uses a Suicide Dragon GoHo. He has 3 dragons up top, which he will drop just in a second. He just needs to go ahead and start that funneling with those minions. Actually, I don't think the funneling did anything because they're not going to finish it by the time these dragons get in. So he drops the poison on the queen, on the queen to slow her attack down, and drops the rage. 1 puff, and that queen is done. Doesn't even know what hit her, and it gets the clan castle as well while under rage. So that's going to be make that suicide dragons worth it to get the clan castle and to get the queen. That's a nice combination. Then we'll start the golems from the bottom to shattered entry for the beginning of the GoHo. And drop some wall breakers up top, drop some wall breakers on the bottom, and opens both of those compartments. But everybody will choose to go up to the north compartment because that's the cool compartment. Drops a very nice jump that's going to go ahead and start routing everybody into that core. And that poor Golemite is left alone, tanking and getting smashed by the wizard tower and the cannon. So the kill squad's making their way through the center of the base. And it's really about time to start sending in these hogs because the queen is down and the kill squad is running kind of thin. You want that kill squad to be able to tank as much as possible with the deployment of these hogs, especially with Tesla farms like this, or at least a couple Teslas. It just makes it so much easier when they're pounding on a king and golemites instead of your hogs. So it has 2 heals that are left over in order to take care of this base and a bunch of hogs that are sent in from the bottom. That king is only a level 10 king, so just keep that in mind. And the queen is only a level 12 queen. Both have used their ability, but the hogs are going to go ahead and start taking care of some of these defenses. Unfortunately, that king does not make it. Gets taken down at the last second, but the queen will go ahead and carry on in tradition and take care of some of these trash buildings as the hogs finish that last couple defenses. There's the last splash. Even if they did not get it, the minion would. So we are in cleanup mode, and Queen's going to pitch in a little bit and start firing on things, and we're all finished with this attack. Very cool, very well done. All right, number 11. We haven't seen LaLoon yet. LaLoon Queen Walk. So Huck is going to come in here with this. Again, I guess you can call it kind of rush Town Hall 10. Not really. I mean, again, it's just a new Town Hall 10. All the other defenses, I think, besides the air defenses, I don't know why they do that. Maybe they're just used to getting hit by Farming Wars, or used to getting hit by Go Wipe, and they feel like they don't need to update their air defenses, because why would you with Go Wipe? There is nothing with air in there. So we're going to use it, though. We're going to use a lot of air. This queen is going to go ahead, and her job is she's going to do a queen charge, not a queen walk. Her job is to get in there, take care of the enemy queen and those 2 top air defenses, as well as the clan castle. That clan castle is going to pull her in towards the middle there. Rage up, not really necessary, but you know, does it anyway, and needs to reroute back into that center. So it was going to take a little detour, a scenic detour there, and then she's going to route back into that broken spot. So good job with that minion funneling and getting in it, making sure she takes the southern route. She's going to have to walk back in here to get that sweeper, and as she does, she will trip giant bombs and clan castle and the queen. So there's a lot of stuff. Throws a poison down to slow that clan castle, slow down the queen. She takes out the enemy queen and is working on the dragon right now. And then her next thing to do again is those air defenses. One goes down. She turns her attention back to the queen. So I guess the queen didn't go down. Then knocks out that air defense, and it's time to go ahead and start sending in the loons. That queen is pretty much done. Her work is over. So he's brought 3 hounds, and it follows up right with loons. Not too many loons though, about 15 I think, or something like that, maybe 16. But plenty to go ahead and wreck this base. The problem with this again is you don't want to crush it too much. You want these lava hounds to tank because you got 3 of them and only 1 level 6. So no use to use that rage. That's just too much. There's no reason. Let those loons kind of work their way in there, take out the rest of the defenses and work their way towards that air defense. Otherwise, you have too many lava hounds. And I think both of those expos are pointed to ground. Even worse, there's just no point to this. Don't see if he has at least 1 lava hound up. Don't know if he has 2. He might even have 2 unpopped lava hounds. So that is not optimal. You'd want these lava hounds to pop so that they get the pups all around the base. As you see, there's hardly any of them. Finally, that last Black Seeking Mind goes and takes out the lava hound, and I guess I don't see another lava hound. It might be snuck in there, but it looks like it's not. Okay, so all the lava hounds have popped. Very nice. We're just taking care of the rest of the buildings, and that pesky enemy barbarian king, friendly king, is dropped in there. Just why not? Why don't we just clean up? Level 25 king to clean up. Just a few more. Let's go ahead, number 12, because it wouldn't be the same without Matty J's GoHo. Shattered entry here, some low walls, some high walls, some everything with max defenses, max expos, and some other max defenses here. Not everything, but close. So shattered entry here with the wizards doing the funneling, and let's go ahead and check the attack out. Queen is dropped in there. Some witches are dropped in to do some of the, getting them in there to take that jump and they distract the royals. Rage is up. I love to see Larry's raged up. They take out that king in 2 shots, and then they'll start making their way to distract the clan castle as well as taking out that enemy queen very soon. Queen is doing work under rage. Poison is helping out with the clan castle. Enemy queen is down, and it's time to go ahead and start sending in these hogs. I think where's the friendly king? Maybe I missed him. I don't know if he's walking in somewhere or what he's doing. He's hiding on me. But we're seeing the hogs kind of done in a counterclockwise surgical manner. And uses that heal, still has another heal left over. Queen has to use her ability, and unfortunately she's on the opposite side of these hogs. Trip a giant bomb, stand in and heals, and the queen will go down because the hogs are not quick enough to save her. Needs to drop that heal like he did, just to work his way through that Tesla farm and the splash damage of that wizard tower, which will chew through these hogs if left unchecked. So that giant is just derping all around the bottom, wondering what defense to hit. And then as soon as he gets to that point, then the hogs kill it, and he has to move on to the next one. He's got a very nice split below for these wizards. And, oh, that's why I didn't see his king, because his king is down. He doesn't use a king. So look at me. Okay. I thought I was going crazy there. So that's what's up. He left his king to sleep. And we're looking at the cleanup here. So very nice hit, and way to get those 3 stars, man. Ooh, look at all. Okay. And swag poison on that poor builder's hut. 16, another common internet base. We welcome Lad back. Gladiator is back as a Town Hall 9 and taking out the moat, I think is what this is called, with the shattered GoHo. Brings tons of hogs, 26 hogs, and we know where the giant bombs are here because we know this base. We've hit it so many times. They're right by the bottom air defenses on either side, and through that moat. So he'll drop his golems in, does a quick jump to get them starting to go as the funnel is almost completed. Just needs to take out that storage unit, and a little premature on the jump, and that's what happens when you do that. The king starts walking. Fortunately, the queen will not start walking, or maybe she does. So both the king and queen are walking right now, which is not optimal. This clan castle is just completely roasting these the poor golems, and the wizards are taking care of it. So both the queen will decide to take a step back and start clearing the nearest defenses that she has. She's going to have to punch through a wall. At least the enemy queen still is not down, so he is sending these hogs in, into rough waters. Fortunately, it is only a level 6 queen, and this friendly queen will go ahead and get aggro on her very soon, and then they're going to duke it out. But guess who wins out of this one? Boom, it's all done. Queen still has not used her ability yet. Hogs are making their way down. They've already tripped 3 giant bombs, and the queen, I think, will go ahead and trip the other one. One of them trips that 4th giant bomb by the queen. There we go. Those nice archers from the ability do. So we are completely finished with all the defenses. 3 seconds left. No need to fast forward it. And we've done the cleanup. So the king walking actually turned out to be a good thing. We make lemonade out of lemons. And nice attack. All right, let's check out. Let me see. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out. Let me just see the composition of this, because I don't think I wanted to show this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and skip this. Just another GoHo. Let's go down to 20 and check out a quad quake. Shattered GoHo for Lad's 6-star war, and another common internet base. So we're going to go ahead and look at this attack. Going to use the quad quake to open up a good portion of this base, and don't need to bring any wall breakers in. So if you're worried about that wall breaker fail, that quad quake will take that away and ease your mind. Drops the 2 golems in there for a shattered entry. Wizards are doing funneling. All I would say is maybe just, this one it worked out fine. Just let the wizards funnel a little bit more. That way nothing can walk. But on this particular one, it looks like everything turned out just fine. Uses a rage in there to go ahead and rage the kill squad, as you have no poisons for the clan castle. Rage allows them to take out the clan castle quick, as well as a lot of these buildings and defenses. So it's a double-edged sword. So the king and queen are up. The king no longer has his ability, and that P.E.K.K.A, she's walking around too. As I forgot to mention that the change in the composition of this GoHo is also GoHo with a P.E.K.K.A in there. So everybody's making their way through the base. The hogs have been deployed, and we are almost all completely done. So this one, this was a super fast raid. Just went and crushed it, and we're already in cleanup mode. As I was just trying to find the P.E.K.K.A where she went. I guess she's done. So I missed most of that attack, and I apologize. But 3 stars, very nice. 6-star clan war. Last one. Okay, 22. Just because we want to show those lower Town Hall 9s, 8.5s. GoVaLo, shattered entry on a kind of weird, funky base here. But you're going to see some really interesting ones with the Town Hall 8 attacks, just because I only have a few to show on another video, because they really had to hit almost all Town Hall 9s. These guys had very little Town Hall 8s. So anyway, shattered entry, queen sent in. Where is that king? King is there, he is. Drops the jump there, 3 heals for these hogs. They do trip the clan castle, drops a poison, and has another one to spare. So Queen is locked onto some of those clan castles, and she kills some of them and then decides to go ahead and shoot some defenses. Wizards are a little bit smarter, and they're going in there and taking care of that dragon and anything else. The king is still up, but he's used his ability and running a little low on health, but the enemy queen is down. They tripped 2 giant bombs on that entry in there, and the hogs are able to go ahead and be deployed. Do we have a Valkyrie that's in there? Yeah, I guess a Valkyrie is just swinging away too. I must have missed that on the. Okay, I did say GoVaLo, right? Yeah. So I'm sorry. It's just late. They're making their way through. That Valkyrie is locked onto the king, and then she decides, you know what? He's just not worth it. I'm not going to hit through the walls. The hogs are running around the base. They still have another heal to go ahead and cover them wherever they'd like to, and they're going to need it here in that Tesla. So the Tesla farm, the Tri-Tesla, and they're making their way through there. So as soon as they finish that, they will go ahead and, you know, just destroy some storage buildings. Why beat that king that's on life support? So they're going to go ahead and finally attack the king, knock him out, and then finish the rest of the base. That poor Valkyrie, don't think I see her anymore. I think she is done. Yeah, so we've got wizards on the bottom, queens up top, uses the ability, hogs are there, and they take out that last building. So nice. It was a very interesting war. Only challenging to us because we actually are not used in Town Hall 9 dipping down below our numbers, but there are so many Town Hall 9s more than us that we really had to. So we didn't get a chance to do a lot of cleanup attacks. In fact, most of our attacks were fresh hits and cleanup on lower ones. We just didn't get a chance to hit the top bases multiple times like we get to. So it was a very interesting war. We do appreciate the challenge by ReSbAk. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really neat, even though it was a random war and we were outmatched. It made us feel a lot better when we got to win and prove that we can still beat a mismatch like this, which was pretty nice. So anyway, hopefully you're able to take these attacks, figure out the right compositions, the deployment, the timing, get those 6-star clan wars, and practice those 3-star attacks.